All right, everybody, station number 1 is a color wheel that you're gonna end up taking home with you. So I have a color wheel here with 2 triangles. One triangle has 3 P's on it. Those are our primary colors. So red is a primary color. Yellow is a primary color. So I'm gonna color that circle in. Blue is a primary color. These are my primary colors, so they're gonna go by the letter P. These colors cannot be mixed, but our secondary colors, the second triangle, have S's on them. Those stand for secondary. Those colors can be mixed. So yellow and blue make green. Some of you know this already. Some people need a reminder, and others, this is brand new. Red and blue are gonna mix to make a secondary color of purple. And yellow and red make a secondary color of orange. So this color wheel doesn't take very long to make. So when you get done, you are welcome to decorate the edges. You can see if you can layer up what does a primary and a secondary make together. In between yellow and orange, I can layer yellow and orange to make a yellow-orange. So you can work on making some intermediate or tertiary colors when you're through. I would also put your name on it, and you're gonna carry it with you and take this color wheel home with you today. This is a reminder for some people, new information for others. That is your first choice today. Your second station today is working with the element of line. So we have horizontal, vertical, different types of lines. The first thing you're gonna do is take a piece of Play-Doh out. You don't need all of it. When you're not using it, please put the lid on. I would start with Play-Doh about the size of all those acorns out on the playground. I want you to roll a coil or a line. So I start with a ball. I start rolling it into a hot dog shape. And then I keep rolling it into a line. And with that line, I'm gonna try to make all my lines on my paper. I have a horizontal line. I've got vertical lines. So I can break my line into pieces. Take a little bit more Play-Doh and keep practicing my lines. Start with a ball, put it on the table, make a flat, almost boat shape with my hand, roll my line. I can make wavy lines. When I run out of Play-Doh, I get some more and I keep going. You might not have time to do every single line on this paper. You might get through all of the lines. If you get through all of the lines, pick up your Play-Doh, flip your paper upside down, and see if you can do the letters of your name. So my name starts with a C. I'm gonna use my lines to make the letters of my name. The second letter of my name is an A. So I'm gonna use my lines to make the letters of my name. Please make sure that the lid is on the Play-Doh and that everything's back in for the next person. The color of your Play-Doh doesn't matter today. Don't share colors with each other. If it hits the floor, please pick it up right away. Our last and final station is using your sketchbooks and the element of shape. So I have a couple challenges for you. For lower elementary and kindergartners, my challenge is put as many of one shape on your paper as you can. So let's say you chose squares. I'm going to put as many squares as I can on this paper. And then I'm gonna challenge myself to think creatively, what can I turn each of these squares into? So I was able to fit 6 squares on my paper. I'm gonna try to turn each one of these squares into something. So maybe I wanna turn one of my squares into a box. So it's got some flaps, Ooh, it kind of looks like a door, doesn't it? Maybe I want to turn it into a door leading out to a landscape. Maybe I want to turn this square into a house. Maybe I want to turn this square into a cake. You don't have to choose squares. You can choose triangles, you could choose circles. See how many objects you can come up with one shape. For my primary students, I want you to see what you can make by combining shapes together. So what happens if I put a square combined with a triangle? I can make much more complex shapes like a house. So now I'm making symbols with my shapes. So try your best to work with the element of shape at this station. You will have about 10 minutes at each station.